the Women's March on Washington in 2017, and the landslide victory for Elizabeth Warren in the 2020 election. The 2017 Women's March occurred on January the 21st of 2017, the day after Donald Trump was inaugurated, in his inflammatory comments against women, including Megyn Kelly. And he's had that infamous statement, which he said he was going to grab him by the pussy. And the script is evident that Donald Trump, the racist, the pussy grabber, is going to lose to the woman after he defeated the women in the other election. This protest occurred on January the 21st of 2017. That occurred on a date numerology of 59. And the interesting thing about that is that the 2020 election is going to be the 59th quadrennial U.S. election. So this is definitely the build-up to 2020. This march was also the largest single-day protest in the history of this country. The largest mass protest in a single day. Social media helped this become the biggest event a lot, with live streamed live on Facebook and Twitter. Between 3.3 million and 5.3 million people marched on all throughout cities in the country. All the big metro areas, New York City, Phoenix, Los Angeles, right, Philadelphia, Miami. It was occurring everywhere. And that's really why this election is going to be a landslide for Donald Trump. It is the 2017 Women's March that has gematria of 175. Elizabeth Warren, the first female president, is born on June the 22nd. The amount of time from June the 22nd, her birthday, to the date that the Electoral College is going to elect her, because remember, the Electoral College is going to be on December the 14th. The amount of time from her birthday to December the 14th is 175 days, also 25 weeks. The 2017 Women's March is going to signal what's going to happen in this election, along with the great trickle-down Trumponomic disaster. Because remember, in the year of the 59th election, stock market crash is gematria of 59. It is Trumponomics that has gematria of 59. Trumponomics is another big reason why this is going to happen. When America is paying more on interest than Social Security and Medicare because of this right-wing administration that we have right now, they're just far worse for America than any other alternative. Female president, female U.S. president, woman president, gematria of 176 is going to happen because of this irresponsible Trumponomic disaster that includes putting taxes on goods that are imported to America. We call that tariffs. China is not paying for that. We are paying for that, not the Chinese. And 25 weeks later, from June the 22nd to December the 14th, it's pretty clear that women are going to vote in the masses like they did during the 2018 midterms, the biggest midterm victory since Watergate. Trump, racist, women equal 25. It is landslide victory that equals 192, the amount of time from June the 22nd, Warren's birthday, to the end of the year. 192 days remaining in the year. This is why this election is going to be a landslide. The 117th Congress would begin in the year 21. It is the women that protested in the masses on the 21st day of 2017. It is. Warren destroys Donald Trump, the first female U.S. president, which is Senator Elizabeth Ann Warren. All this would be occurring right before the beginning of the 117th U.S. Congress. It is also liberal that is going to win the 59th election. The organizer of the Women's March was Teresa Shook. She was a Hawaii lawyer. She was retired. It is Hawaii that equals 51. It is Women's March that has gematria of 51. It's pretty clear what the Women's March is going to signal for the year 2020. That Donald Trump is going to get obliterated and destroyed in the general election by Elizabeth Ann Warren, and this just may very well conclude all of my election coverage. This is the 56th video in the playlist. Trump was announced the winner on November the 9th. It is November the 9th that adds up to 20. He's going to be a one-term president in the year 20. November the 9th of 2016, date numerology of 56, and I think the rest of the video is going to be documentation of key events that are happening. Like, for instance, Joe Biden tied with Bernie and Elizabeth. The fake polls are saying that Joe Biden is up front, but no one really believes that. Bernie Sanders is winning in the polls. The corporate media is telling you otherwise. The so-called liberal media that is reporting that the most liberal candidate with the biggest grassroots movement is not ahead in the poll, that Joe Biden was. Biden tied with Warren and Sanders on August the 26th, today's date. Date numerology of 34. November the 3rd of the year 20 as of 34. Biden, Democrat, Warren all equal 34. Tariffs, you get my drift. 33-6 life path wins over the 4 life path Donald Trump. This 13-4 life path, 13 is a karmic number. What goes around comes around for the prideful Donald John Trump. And this sums up the rest of his base in this anti-intellectual presidency that really made this a banana republic in the last 4 years. The ignorant and the racists putting in a complete disastrous of a presidency. But hey, it sure did help the billionaires. And the billionaires are going to make this worse with libertarians down the road after 8 years of Warren.